Good afternoon, my friends. How are you all doing today? I just thought I would share my story with you. I know you see me posting different things about Juice Plus, but I guess I really hadn't really shared my story. For those who can't come to me or I can't go to you, I'm going to share it right here on Facebook. So, Juice Plus has been around for a number of years, and I started eating the product about 4 years ago. One of my friends turned me on to it. Her name is Beverly Grandison. So I said, you know what? I like to exercise. I like to eat healthy, and it sounded good to me. Um, so I started eating it about 4 years ago, and so it's fruits and fruits and veggies in capsules. They also come in chewables. So, I started my eating about 4 years ago, and Bev would call me, how you doing with it? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, girl. You doing all right? Yes, I'm doing good. So then I noticed I had not been getting sick, not having colds. I'm not a sickly person, but she told me that if you feel your throat hurting a little bit, you can double up on it. Guess why you can double up? Because it's food. All whole plant based food. Nothing GMO, nothing genetically modified, but just food. And so I said, wow, you know what? This is a good thing for me. So my husband, on the other hand, he wasn't doing it. So what he was doing was getting sick. He'd get a little cold. And guess what? I didn't even get sick. He right here in the house with me. I tell him, you better, honey, you better take some of that Juice Plus that's on that counter. And so I finally started doing the omegas. This is a new product. And I said, I'm going to try the omegas because, and guess, not fish, plant based, omega blend. All right. And it has 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Taking care of the joints, your brain, all that good stuff. Not medicine. Not medicine. Of course, food is medicine, but not the meds that the pharmaceutical companies are selling us and the doctors are selling us. God gave us plants for a reason, for us to eat from the ground. But what happens, we are abusing that. We're spraying all kinds of pesticides and everything. So now, it's very difficult to find healthy food. Everybody wants everything to look pretty because that's what sells. Stop getting that pretty stuff. Everything that look good, not good. But these are good, good for you. So I wanted to share that story with you. And then my husband started doing it last January after I've been doing it for 4 years. So by March, he said, Lynette, girl, you notice I ain't been sick. I told you that before, right? He had not gotten sick, and he was so shocked. Child, he was popping them, popping them, popping, popping, popping them. I said, go ahead. Got my son to start. He is on that track of really messing up his body. He smokes. He doesn't eat vegetables. He's a meat eater. Not good at all. He is that one that is destined to go out. This is my child, so I preach to him on a daily basis. He's in my house. He don't always, but he doesn't always want to hear it. But he started doing it. It also come in chewables. So he said, I'll do the chewables, Mom. I said, yes, but listen, friends, it only bridges the gap. It's not for you to use as breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No, you still need to eat a healthy diet. Okay? A healthy diet. That meat is killing us. You guys can look at the documentary, Forks Over Knives. Look at that documentary and look at what it tells us all about meat. Okay? Forks mean what we put in our mouth. The knives is the surgery. Okay? From what we're putting in our mouths. So check out that documentary, Forks Over Knives. We also have Complete chocolate and vanilla, all plant based. Okay, it has all of these different fruits and vegetables. I know you can't hardly see that in here. All kinds. It has it has I'm sorry. I'm sitting there trying to read here, but it has calcium, quinoa, pomegranate, spirilla, yucca. It has so many fruits and vegetables in this one little pack, and a scoop of it a day gives us, if you combine the two, if you combine these, you're going to get what your body needs to flush out all the toxins in your body. So what the company suggests is do 2 shakes a day. And then we also have a berry blend. Berry, I don't have that one. Do those every day. Flushes all those wanted toxins straight out of your body. Definitely works. Definitely works. Definitely works. Now, when I said this is not breakfast, lunch, and dinner, this is just something that you can do daily. If you don't, some people don't like to do the shakes. That's fine. I try to do 1 a day instead of 2. I try to do 1 a day. And I add to it. I put some spinach in it, squash, zucchini, blend that all up, almond milk, probably apple juice or mango juice to that. A nice shake. So the other thing we try to tell people is, see, this is a jar, and we have salad in a jar parties. This is so that you can prepare ahead of time. So when you get to work, you don't have to say, I'm just going to call out. I'm going to call out and get my lunch. And this, first of all, you're wasting your money. And you're also putting more calories on you that you don't need. Because you know if you eat out, preservatives and all that kind of stuff, you fix it yourself, you already know what you're getting. But salad in a jar. If I put a salad in here, I put the dressing at the bottom. And then I may put some nuts, some quinoa, some raisins or nut blends at the top, whatever, tomatoes, whatever you like to put on, avocados, very good for you. All that, and then you put your greens, lettuce up top, spinach, whatever you like to use in your salad. You put that up top so it doesn't get wet from the salad dressing. And then you take your little plastic plate or whatever to work, dump it out. It works. And guess what? Make about 3 of these a week and call it a day. I love it. But what I started doing too, whatever hot, like if I say I take some egg white mix, whatever I do in the morning. I like to do veggies and egg whites and mix it all up and scramble it, or either put it in the oven. It tastes so good. But anyway, this is my thermos. So I try to stay away from the microwave. Keeps it so nice and hot. Keep it nice and hot. And these powders, all this stuff, you can always mix that up with it as well if you don't want to. Or with the capsules, you can unscrew them and put it in your food. But I like this. I can plan ahead, put it in here. I don't have to worry about running to try to get to a microwave. My food is nice and hot. And then I have if I want to take my shake, I have my Juice Plus. Yes, I put my shake in this. Keeps it nice and cool like I like it. And voila. So it's easy to plan ahead, but you plan that ahead so that you don't go out to the machines and getting all the chips and the candies and the Snicker bars and all that stuff that's not good for us. Sometimes it tastes good, and I'm not saying cut it out altogether. Just cut back. And if you can cut it out, that's even better. But the person that shared her story with me, I want to share a little bit of her story. I met her through the military, my husband, and over in Korea, and she was G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane, jumping out of planes, doing all that kind of stuff. Then she started having some health issues, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. And finally, they figured out that she had MS. So they told her she was going to have to take medicine for the rest of her life. And so she met a person that lived across the street from her. Just like I'm telling you this, they started sharing their Juice Plus experience with her and saying, this is a way maybe you may not have to take that medicine. So she said, what did she have to lose? She started doing Juice Plus, and I think it's maybe about 13 years ago now. She started doing Juice Plus Complete, and she completely took meat out of her diet. She does a complete whole plant-based diet. I haven't gotten there yet. I eat less meat now because after I saw that documentary, that's enough to kill you. But and they're saying that this generation that's coming up is not going to live longer than us. If we don't do something about the way we are feeding our children, we're not going to see them much longer. So check that out. But she has MS, and since then, she hasn't taken a pill for her MS. She's controlled it all through her daily diet, through a whole plant-based. And I know her. This is not something that I read in an article, or I saw on CNN, or I saw on Fox News, or I saw anywhere. I know her, and she is healthy. And her husband has Crohn's disease. They completely changed their daily diet. So that also sold me. I said, now I don't have those issues that she had, or I didn't then, I still don't, but you never know what's going on with your body. But what you can do is do some intervention with your body. Also, it's 80% what we eat, 20% of exercise. Okay, so people try to lose weight, but if you don't change what's going in, that's not going to help you. I was a certified fitness instructor years ago, so I love to exercise. I know about exercise, and I try to keep the body going. So to keep your mind going, you know what you do there? Make sure you read. Do all kinds of, keep your mind fresh. You have to exercise your mind as well. The mind also, food has to do with what's going on with your brain. So get out there, get your exercise in, get you some Juice Plus, stay healthy. If you're in the hot climates, stay cool. If you're in the cool climates, stay warm. But food for the soul. If you want some, go to lhouse.juiceplus.com. Try it. You'll like it. Try it. You'll like it. Try it. You'll like it. Have a great day. And remember, this is all about what God has for us. What God has for us. Peace.